Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Mr. Ken, and good to meet you this morning. Please, can we know your name?
I am Prof. I'm Professor Precious Ambrose.
Okay. All right, sir. This is Sacred Heart of Jesus Schools, about right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Having heard so much about the school, so we decided to come today and know and see for ourselves about the school.
Okay.
And we've seen a lot already. All right. So, and I saw you there in the class, so I decided to have a one-on-one interaction with you, sir. So I'm sure you wouldn't mind to answer a few of my questions, sir.
Actually, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. It's an academic question, so I wouldn't mind.
All right, sir. So, are you one of the staffs here, or you're the managerial department of the school?
Yes, I'm one of the staffs here.
Okay, that means you're a teacher here, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir. So, which of the subjects do you anchor?
Anchor physics and mathematics.
Physics and mathematics. All right. Okay. Let me talk about mathematics. Those days we were in school, so our teachers then they always harsh. Mathematics teachers, and that made me hate mathematics. And they always tell us to find x and all of that. So, can you tell us why teachers are that harsh or strict in mathematics? What could be the problem, sir?
Okay, like why mathematics teachers particularly
Yes.
are harsh. All right, the thing there is that you see, this thing have to do with personality differences. It doesn't have anything to do with mathematics. Like myself, I teach mathematics, but I think I can count how many times I've flogged this term.
All right. It's okay. There's no problem with that. All right. So, there's this thing that has been a problem, and people are using it for sarcasm and all of that. Like always telling you to find x in mathematics, find x and y. Please, so let me ask, what does x and y have to do in mathematics, like in our daily living? Because I believe mathematics is all about going to the store, buy something, business, buy something, give my balance, I go my way. So why wouldn't they give me x? As something I've studied in the school. So what is x doing in mathematics, sir? And what is y doing in mathematics?
All right, particularly, you see, everybody need mathematics to survive, both the literate and the illiterate, both those who mathematics is their discipline and hold, and those who mathematics is not their discipline. Now, coming to an ordinary setting, not in school setting. Now, if you see businessmen, whether you learn business or you studied it in higher institution, you find out that you cannot really do without the minor parts of mathematics, without the basic four operations we have in mathematics.
Sorry, sir. You said the minor part of mathematics.
Yes.
So that means there's a major part of mathematics and also a minor part of mathematics.
Okay.
Is that so?
Of course, there is.
Okay, sir. Please, can you just within in a jiffy? Just yes.
All right. When I talk about the minor parts of mathematics concerning what I'm saying, now you now find out that when you're in JS1 in any school in mathematics, you'll be taught about the four basic operations, which is the addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. And if you are good with it, believe you me, you can scale through. If you are good in addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, you can scale through without calculator. Without calculator, till maybe you get to XS1 where you see complex questions and complex exercises for you to dissolve. Now, I call it basic because every layman, if you are doing business, you must collect money, you must give change. Whatever you're giving to the person is whatever I've collected from the person is the value of the goods I've given. And so you're giving change in accordance with what you should collect. Are you with me now?
Yes.
So if you don't know the basic parts of mathematics, it will become a disaster when you're doing business. So what will happen is that at the end of the business, you now find out that you must have run your shop down.
So does it mean that the x and y is playing there? Because that's my problem. It's a very big problem to me.
All right, sir. All right, sir. You see, when it has to do with x and y in mathematics, I always say, you see, x is actually known as a variable in mathematics. Y is also a variable in mathematics. But x is a very popular variable in mathematics. That is the reason why many math teachers, all of us, we always tell you to find x. It is not that we cannot tell you to find a. It is not that we cannot tell you to find b. But x is already it is already there. It is integrated majorly in mathematics. Now, if you come to a graph, you will now find out that in the settings of graph in mathematics, we have the y-axis and the x-axis, and you always be told that the y-axis is the line that run from up to down, and the x-axis run from the left to the right. You now find out that there is no other variable that can take the place of x. or take the place of one.
Sir, it's okay. Before you bust my head, I'm almost going crazy here.
Alright.
See, honestly, I will say this: you are really good here. From what I've heard from you,
Alright.
please, sir. Job still there for you. I need job.
Actually, you see, this school have come to limelight, and we don't. There is a way. There is. I mean, we have a modus operandi here. Teachers don't leave the school.
So it's like, look at even coming from there, even from the way you are dressed. You see those days, you see our teachers, they wear one big coat and all of that. And most times when they cross you, hand shooting badingba. You know, like I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why are you dressed this way? Is it that the salary that being paid here is bigger than,
Okay.
or is just is? What will I even say? Like, is it that the dressing here is what the money have been paid or something?
Alright. The thing there is that my dressing is actually worth what I'm paid. Yes. You see, the managing sector of this school does not actually buy the idea of teachers coming to school without the knowledge of the job they are coming to perform. What we are doing here, we mold children, we mold characters, we give value, and whatever the students say you do, believe me, that is what they will do. If maybe I'm coming to school
that's true.
and I wear a dreadlock, or I relaxed my hair
That's true.
and some are falling apart,
That's true.
or I plait my hair, now a child will think without doubt that that is the right thing to do. So many times you see them in the street or on the street, you will now find out that they have copied you and they're now doing exactly what you have done. This person is no longer living his life, he's living your life. All right, now take for instance, you are a teacher and you are an English teacher and you are very good in English, and I'm your student and I want to be good like you. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Do you know if I see you dread your hair, I will dread my hair so that I can be like you.
That's true.
So that is the reason why dressing
That's true.
also, yes, has a very
That's
big role to play when it comes to the academic sector. But then you see, coming away from that, the school itself, and you know, is putting up every effort to make sure that teachers are retained there. The teachers employed there are not choice.
Sir, but I'm telling you, I want to be a teacher in the school now. I need jobs so that me I will.
If you have everything it takes and the management deems it fit to hire you, then you'll be hired. But you go through strenuous exercise, sir.
It's okay, but I will talk about that later. All right, sir. So, quick one. How can we make these students that are not really inclined with mathematics? How can we bring them up to know mathematics? Because, like most students, they find it difficult with mathematics also. Because you know what I'm saying. That it's not all the students that are good in mathematics. Let's just say maybe 40 out of 60 students. 40, like 100 students now.
Yes.
40 out of 100. I told you I don't know mathematics. So 40 out of 100.
Okay.
So they don't know, let's just say they are just the ones who are good in mathematics, but the 60 and they are struggling, they don't know. So how can we, or let's just say, how can you make them know mathematics without struggle?
In a class of 50 students, as permitted by the register, in a class of 50 students, there is no how you be teaching and expect the 50 of them to know mathematics accurately. That is the reason why in this school we have provide remedial classes. If you are not good and we have found out that maybe in your result booklet you went backward or you're not meeting up to standard, we have provided remedial classes that will give you and your likes an opportunity to come and relearn that thing that you must have learned back in school. Are you with me now? Now, if we have provided these classes and we have been teaching you, imagine teachers are coming to this school teaching in remedial classes and are being double paid. So so now you now find out that if a child fails, are you with me, after being given the attention of from the remedial class, that child have no reason to remain in this school.
Okay, you're pulling my leg, so teachers are coming here and okay, it's fine. I'll talk about that later. All right, sir. That's good. So, are you assuring me and also reassuring me that the students here, you can beat your chest and say that out of let's say in a 100, let's just say 80 from 100 can do well in mathematics. Is that what you're saying?
If I say 80 from 100 can do well, then I'm not telling you the truth. I will tell you that 99.5% can do well in mathematics, and so the remaining 5 are either the new intakes. Do you understand that now? Not those who are still undergoing remedial classes. And I can beat my chest anywhere. My students can go for competition anywhere, and it's an assurance that they cannot back out.
I will call you for competition. Oh.
My students can go anywhere. Any emphasis on any.
I will call you for competition.
We are
And
open- we are
you know,
open for
you, you know,
competition.
you know, you know, I'm always on camera. I'm always recording. So I'm going to record it and show the world that a certain day you told me that your students can go for competition and win.
You see, sorry, let me draw you to the notes. You see, there are schools around our neighborhood, and you see, most of them, if not all of them, are scared to engage in mathematics competition with us.
Let's not just go further. Like, hello everyone. You see, I am right here today in Sacred Heart of Jesus Schools, Abba. From what the teacher said here, and I believe whatever thing he said, I've walked around the school, I've seen everything here. Believe me, this is where your child should be, to learn whatever thing learnable. That is good. We don't teach bad ones. We teach skills here. Like I learned that they even do fashion and designing here too. That's true.
We do music, we do everything you can think of.
Now they do music here also. They do other works here. They do what tell me this, tell us things you do here. Tell us things you
There is
do.
nothing we don't do here. In short, your child stand the chance to come to our school, and then after SS3, if there is no money to fund him or her to higher institution, your child stand the chance to open a shop anywhere and start any skill that he or she must have learned in the school.
When I don't hear them, now my people. When I don't hear them, just do your best and give your child the best education your child needs. And believe me, I'll go live for you. I'll not go live for you now. Bring them here. Sacred Heart of Jesus Schools, Abba. You also have page on Facebook, right?
We have different branches.
Okay. Oh, this is headquarters. Okay. Where's the second branch? Where is it?
We have different branches. We have branches in Port Harcourt. We have branches close to town in Aba here. We have branches at Obohia Road, and then we have the headquarters here at Tekulumiri.
Okay. So I came across them on Facebook. Their Facebook page is Sacred Heart of Jesus Schools, Aba, with their logo there. Also that should be on Instagram, the same name. On YouTube also. Then there on TikTok, just see the Sacred Nation. I took my time to search about the school. Believe me, I'll not go live for you now. Carry your pikin then come. I believe that all those children that speak English with Igbo. Is that true?
On that note, our students, you see, this is an Igbo land.
Okay.
And that is why we have brought out Thursdays for them to just speak Igbo in the school.
It's okay. Sir, I will back.
I salute you, sir.
But remember, I am dragging you to competition.
No problem, sir.
See you next time.